got a winner!
Hey Wellcast, I'm Hannah.
I'm Shannon.
And we have a couple of ideas for your next video for the contest.
How to break the ice when you're talking to someone.
Thank you for watching
Thank
and
you.
thank you for the videos. Bye!
Bye!
Truman Capote was a witty guy, famous for his conversational prowess and slightly ridiculous accent. He once said, "A conversation is a dialogue, not a monologue. That's why there are so few good conversations. Due to scarcity, two intelligent talkers seldom meet." If a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist is doubtful about the potential for good conversation, the rest of us are, well, we're screwed, right? I mean, it's crazy how difficult it is to hold a genuine conversation. And on top of that, it's really easy to stress out if the talk that you're thinking about having is really, really important. I mean, what if there will be awkward silence? What if you say something stupid? What if the 25,000 people out there that have subscribed to this cartoon think your silly voices are stupid, Caitlin? What if they figure out that the more boring version of myself is the voice on Superfoods? Calm down. That was for me, not you. We have some great tips that'll help you be more confident and get more out of your everyday conversations. All right, you ready to get to talking? Tip 1. Above all else, to thine own self be true. You know, Shakespeare said that. Actually, that Polonius guy did. Okay, also a pretty witty guy. The first thing we want to stress is that even though you might be uncomfortable, you never have to be anyone other than yourself. So don't pretend to have seen a movie that you haven't, or be interested in puppies when you're exclusively a cat person for some reason. It'll just make the conversation more awkward, and you'll get nothing out of it. Tip 2. Confidence. Hey, don't apologize or act self-deprecating. It's not a good color on anyone. Be confident in your opinions and yourself. Now we know what you're thinking. Easy for you to say, Wellcast. You've got like 25,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, we do. We're pretty awesome. But so are you. Try our confidence-building exercise in our bullying episode and unleash the happy. You deserve it. Step 3. Don't stress out over periods of silence. Hey, there will likely be short stretches of the conversation when neither of you says anything. This is fine. A few short silences between topics is normal. Resist the urge to fill those silences, though, with meaningless noise. Have you ever heard someone say, "So, seen the Hunger Games? It's pretty crazy, huh?" And not groaned a little bit on the inside? So, instead, set the tone of the conversation as respectful and laid back. Allow silences and encourage the other person to be okay with them by letting the point rest every now and then. Tip 4. Be an active listener. Go on. Often, participants are spending more time thinking about what they're going to say than actually listening to another person. One tip for being a good listener is listen to the person you are talking to. You will be able to volley the topic a lot easier if you're not trying to anticipate what they're saying in the first place. So, I picked up the phone and we were talking and he broke up with me and I just really wasn't expecting that. Have you seen my new cell phone? It's really crazy. I can pull up any meme that I want. Oh, wait, what did you say? Tip 5. When in doubt, encourage the other person to talk about himself. As Dale Carnegie once said, it's much easier to become interested in others than it is to convince them to be interested in you. If you think there's been too much of a lull in the conversation, ask questions. Bring up topics that you know are interesting to the other person. Tip 6. What do you do if you get shot down? All right, that's not really a tip. We're just presenting the possibility that can happen, and when it does, it's awkward. Listen, the deal is not everybody's in a talkative mood 100% of the time. So if you approach someone and try to break the ice with something super cool like, "You don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand, do you?" and they look at you weirdly and sidle away, that's okay for a lot of reasons. But basically, the deal is sometimes we get shot down, and sometimes he actually did kill your father. So keep on I'm really sorry. Somebody here wrote this. It's a weird Princess Bride illusion, but the basic point is if it doesn't work out, you're going to be fine. There are other people on the planet. Just keep on trying. To recap, to have a seriously good conversation, remember our 6 steps. Be yourself. Be confident. Don't worry too much about filling the silences. Be an active listener. Encourage the other person to talk about his or herself. And if you get shot down, take it in stride.